The weekend approaches, what do you say we settle in and end the work week right with some football? It is time for another edition of Thursday Night Primetime here with the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one for you on Thursday Night Primetime between the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And off we go on Thursday Night Primetime. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Hold on a sec. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Looking deep to open the game. Big game downfield. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. Cortland Sutton the touchdown. Almost feel bad for those fans who went to get food before finding their seats here, Brock. While they're waiting in line, got a touchdown on the first play from scrimmage.
I got a sense a few of them were scooting towards the tunnel to see what the roar was all about. Yep. Just like this guy scooted for the explosive touchdown.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Yep. Hey, 15.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. It's not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
15, yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Good slide downfield to Kelce. He has this down to the 34. Give him 24 on that play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. And this is intercepted. Dre Greenlaw picks it off. And the Broncos get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for a Broncos first down. It's a gain of 10. And the
Play action
Broncos
with Nix.
first down.
He beams one deep right side. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice trick plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Nix again on 2nd and 10.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback. And on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Oh, finds his back. Harvey. Now here he goes, down the right sideline. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. To the left and hauled in by Kelsey. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Attack!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this one is launched downfield. Well, it would have been a big completion block if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Yellow! Attack! Attack!
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He finds Worthy complete. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Okay, this is going to raise some eyebrows. Surprised he didn't let this one hit down. He fair catches at the 4. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from their goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the Broncos' 27-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow. That's a line. Attack, attack. Hey, yellow. Hey, go going. Hey, Ripley.
Pressure coming from Mahomes. And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Chiefs 7. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the return. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard
Offense
line.
into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 1 brings up.
We play one here on Christmas Day. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive. Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
14-yard line.
Second and 3 now. A give to Dobbins down the shotgun. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one. Softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Going for it on 4th, Nix. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos take a Courtland Sutton, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
43!
Here's Mahomes now. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Chiefs first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
43!
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Kelsey's got it right side. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From his own end zone, here we go.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Nicks off the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
2nd down, give to Harvey. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of a gain of 8. 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
On 3rd and 2, here's Nix. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
That is not easy to do. That down and distance, everything is open to the offense. It takes great discipline defensively and the ability to go knock it away and get off the field.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Chiefs have Xavier Worthy out for the return. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Attack!
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. To the air, Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield, 1st and 10.
Yellow!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Pride connecting with Xavier Worthy there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
15. Yellow.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Easy.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Who else? Kelsey's got another. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie before halftime. Travis Kelsey, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Bunker with the extra point. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun snap to Nix. This finds Franklin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Broncos 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Nix now on 1st and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 3rd down, Chiefs going with a nickel. Third and long for him here. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, it's a position you expect interceptions from, Brock, but not a lot of them come easier than that for a cornerback. His teammate makes the hit as the QB tries to throw it, and it really affected how that one came out.
Yeah, that corner's going to get that pick under his stat column individually, but that was a collective effort. It was all about the pass rush. And those great corners, they know it. They know it takes everybody. The guys up front doing their job, and when the ball falls harmlessly in his hands like that, well, he does his job to finish with the INT.
He's trying to push the field. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
They kick the running back in motion. On 3rd down, here's Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. That last interception gave them a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
43! 43! 15!
Looking to throw. He put everything he had into this one. Big gain downfield. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half. What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break. The Chiefs bring on Harrison Butker for the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. And before he can reach the first tee stop, but this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down, but instead the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy, and their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors. What's that?
3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Wait. Let's go, Lou, Eddie. 15. Hey, go going. What's that?
From the gun, it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice, complete. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. A pickup of 17. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Chased out to his right. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Penalty yardage marked off. Here's 1st and 10.
I don't need to. Let's go, Eddie. 15. Okay, 15. Where's that?
Now it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
Well, even the toughest in the league to catch could still be caught at times. It just takes a defense that's determined and relentless. And the real big key, when you get that split second, and you got to take advantage of that opportunity, defense just did.
Here's Mahomes now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down at the 30.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou. Hey, 43, 15. Where's that?
They'll throw 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Finally, some justice for the quarterbacks. They're so rarely protected in today's game, Brock. The refs saw roughing the passer, and his side gets a 1st down plus some yardage.
You take it down a notch, all right? You haven't been hit by the guys in this league. And you got to protect these poor, fragile quarterbacks. In this case, move the sticks as well.
From the red zone now. He goes, massive hits, the ball's out. And that goes out through the end zone. So a costly turnover, a would-be touchdown. Gonna be a touchback instead. Ball coming out to the 20. Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Wait. 40.
Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead.
Chiefs 38, Broncos 21.
Butker on now to kick this one away.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
He's brought down at the
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. On second down, here's Dobbins. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Nix from the gun. He finds his back. Harvey. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to be first down Denver.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Throwing on first down, Nix. They're trying to set the screen. Dobbins. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. You know this better than most, Brock. Screens normally leave some rushers to come free, but still, it's not often you get roughing the passer on and off.
No, it isn't, but I think of Tom Brady. To me, not only the greatest QB sneaker in the game, but he was one of the great screen masters, too. He understood how to...
And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos start the second half with some needed points. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Hey, 50, 15, hey, yellow, go, yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it inside the 25. So it came at a painful cost to the QB, but on top of a hefty gain, going to move it half the distance to the goal for roughing the passer. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic first down. Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. That one's incomplete in the end zone. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now they face second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Mahomes trying to get here on second and 10. He brings it in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 16-point ball game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Chooses to bring this one out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Nix. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
Completed over the middle. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for Broncos first down. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 15.
Nix now on first and 10. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
10 at the 26-yard line.
Right back to Pacheco. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. So just a lone quarter remains in our Christmas Day game. The Chiefs have set themselves up for the win here. Now just need to carry this lead through to the end. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Yellow.
It's Pacheco again. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Yellow.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. Butker to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs make it a 24-point ball game.
Broncos 28.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this defense finally stepped up, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Shotgun hands off to Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
7 yards on that pickup. And it's going to be first down Denver. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's second down.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's good for a Broncos first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Nix with it on first. Going deep here for the end zone. Too much on that, and it sails through the end zone, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So it's 2nd and 10 now, ball still at that 39-yard line. Throwing from the gun. Drops it down, Harvey. Solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. 3rd down run by Dobbins. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Going for it with Harvey. And he spins right by him. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Nix, quick out wide, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call pretty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
2nd down now, they need 7. Running back sent in motion. Here's Nix. Brought in by his back, Dobbins. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can...
And all that pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs nearing their 9th win of the season. First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hey, 43, 40.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Ariza, the one to send it away. Punt meets him at the 28. He dodged the tackle. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Nix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Throwing here, Nix. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Nix now to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds Sutton over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Leo Chanel makes the play. And the Chiefs are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Looks like a design run here from Mahomes. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And it's a very happy holiday for these guys as they take the victory here on Christmas. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.